thank you for a lovely dinner.
Aren't you going to ask me in? For coffee?
Well, I do have taster's choice.
Then how can I refuse?
Savor the sophisticated taste of Taster's Choice.
Well,
Just one more cup? You know I love your coffee.
then, by all means, take it with you.
How's it going, guys? Nathan from Nathan's MRE, and today we have another vintage MRE. This particular one is Mini Number 1 Beefsteak. This is made by the Right Away Food Company, McAllen, Texas, and we don't know for sure what date it is. We think it's in 1996. It might be 1997. However, we're about to find out right now. So without any further hesitation, let's go ahead and get her opened up. Cut her open from the back. Try not to cut into anything like we almost did. And hopefully it's 1996. That is the first year of the light tan bags. We bought almost a whole case of these. So let's see what we got. And we have, 85th day of 1996. We have a Mexican style rice. Their main is beefsteak, chunked, formed, thermostabilized, and char marked. That should be interesting. And that production date was 6/1/79. We have a pound cake, water activity stabilized. That's weird. The Sterling Foods Corporation, San Antonio, Texas. Dark brown bag's kind of hard to read in this light. 6204. We have our MRE spoon. We have beverage base powder cherry flavor. It's very hard. Very hard, and it feels kind of gummy. And we have some apple jelly. That's cool. And this has a lot of the old brown style packages in it. And we have some just regular crackers. And those are 6234. We have the old school ration heater. This is, I believe, is the first one. These things always work. You guys see me a lot of times. I don't put the bag of food inside it. These you definitely don't. There is crumbs and sand and all kinds of stuff down in there. But those things always work. We have our little nutrition menu. Shows all the minerals and calcium, B6. Kind of cool. We have cocoa beverage powder. Good deal. This feels super soft. Type 1 fortified. We have, I see some Taster's Choice in our accessory pack. Let's go and see here. Got production date is 6235. We have some chiclets, kind of small like matches. We have double whammy in this one, Taster's Choice and Tabasco. That's pretty cool. Taster's Choice, it feels good. We'll see. Fingers crossed. Iodized salt, we use that for the ration heater. We have cream substitute, that feels good. We have Domino sugar, 6 grams. We have moist towelette. We have our old school green matches. They smell like a mixture of sulfur and those chiclets. And we have the TP for your bunghole, Lighthouse, San Francisco, California. I'm so tired today, I'm stumbling when I talk. I don't know what the deal is. But in Nathan's MRE, we don't let tired slow anything down. So we're going to keep pushing through. That over there. We're going to get this guy trayed up for you guys. I'm curious to see. These are some rations from my high school days. So you're a graduate of high school, so that's kind of cool. Our Taster's Choice. I just want to take a look at that first, because that's really the question. The variety pack. Let's just rip her open and take a look and see if it's molded or not. It looks... Oh, nope. Man, sorry guys. It don't smell that bad. You can see the white mold in it. If you can see it on the camera or not. That sucks. Alright. Well, that's not a big deal. We'll keep on going. We do have this little gem though. And, oh, it has the... This is an apple... Pineapple. Oh, it said apple first. Pineapple pound cake. That's definitely a rarity. Let's go and get it plated up real quick. The pound cakes from the past have always been good. In my experience. Looks like this one. No, it says sugar. I thought it was mold, but it's not. I don't know, that pineapple smells kind of funky. It's not bad. It don't smell terrible, just a little bit funky. Our cocoa base powder, I think we're gonna do. Dump that Taster's Choice out in there, and we'll go dump this base powder out in the bigger cup. Taster's Choice. I had a few mils from 1996 that are actually pretty good at Taster's Choice, and that's pretty rare. Let's go and get this guy cut open at the top. We'll shake that powder down. This thing should be good. And this old school hot chocolate, you can tell it tastes like hot chocolate plus vitamins, which, you know, basically that's what it is. This one's actually packaged by Giannis Brothers, Kansas City, Missouri. That's pretty cool. And they actually have a date stamped on the package, 6045. It smells pretty good. Quite a lot of powder. All right, so let's go ahead and... So we have two mains that got to be heated up. Mexican rice. These older ones, they always glue the back of these boxes. So good. All right, there's that. Just a nice little pouch of rice. We're going to get our beefsteak out up here. We don't need that box over there. And we're going to do the same thing with it. I'm going to slice that open. Wow, look at that. It's actually the shape of a beefsteak. It's all one piece. I don't know how this is going to look. I'm guessing it's going to be like a McRib kind of deal. I really don't know. I've never actually had one of these before. It says grilled beefsteak is all it says on this. Huh. That's cool. All right. Let's get some water. I'll be right back. Okay, so we have the water heating up for the cocoa. We're going to go on to... Let's open up this cherry and see. Well, let's get the main started first. How about that? That way they're done kind of the right time. Cut the top of that bad boy off. Open it up. Such a thin, staticky plastic, it'd be kind of hard to open it up. All right. Get our water. We're going to fill this bad boy up to the line, and then we're going to put our salt in. A little bit more. All right. And these older ones will take a little bit to take off. They don't take off right away. It'll take a good 5, maybe longer minutes to start. Right about you think it's not going to work out, then it just takes off like crazy. And these are always the craziest ones. Dump our pack of salt in there just for a little extra show. A little extra heat. And that pack has already soaked up most of the water in there. Okay. think we'll do the same on this one. We'll leave the end kind of open. Let's go ahead and we'll stack it like this. One on top, one on the bottom. I don't know if it's all going to fit in one box or not. Might have to make it fit. Oh, yeah. Here, no problem. Cram it on in there. There we go. We're going to leave the end stick out just like that. And we're going to lay it totally flat. We're not going to prop it up. We're going to lay it on a little hot bit so it don't burn the finish off the chair there. All right, next up is the cherry beverage base powder. I don't know if I could even get that out of the pouch. I really don't think I can. Let's try to squeeze it down a little bit to be able to even cut it open. Look at that guy. Little petrified. These are the non-sugar ones. These are the aspartame. Aspartame for days, and these things are super not good for you. A microwave go out, that means our water is ready for a cocoa beverage base powder. Pretty clumpy, guys. It's not moldy, I could tell. Going a little closer inspection. Man, that is some strong smelling cherry drink mix. As far as I could tell, it's not moldy. I mean, you can't really ever tell. We'll go ahead and mix it up with water. I don't know if we're going to drink it, just to see how it looks. It's about as red as it gets. And I'm going to grab something to stir that bad boy up with. And let me grab the water for our hot chocolate. So far, I don't see any action out of our ration heater. But it always takes a little while, so we'll give it some time. Alright. Grab a spoon for this. That is some crazy dark red death potion. It smells like cherry Ludens, but 10 times that strong. Whew. It doesn't smell bad. It just smells so strong like cherry. It's just crazy. Okay. Where we're at here, we're doing hot chocolate next. It calls for 6 ounces. We're doing almost 8. There we go. Give that a little stir. It says you can mix it cold. And the instructions for cold were, I was just reading earlier. It says mix contents with 6 fluid ounces, half canteen, quarter canteen cup of water. For hot cocoa, add contents to hot water and stir until dissolved. For cold cocoa, mix contents with about 1 fluid ounce of water and make a smooth paste, and then add remainder of cold water and stir until blended. That's weird. Smells good. It's, you know, the best way to describe old school hot chocolate, MRE hot chocolate, is it tastes like hot chocolate, regular hot chocolate, but it's like somebody dropped a couple of vitamins, like daily vitamins in there. That's the best way to explain it. Let's try the old crackers out here. Hiss come off them. We're just going to slice them all the way down. And get them out one piece that way. These aren't that old, so they should be good. I mean, they're old, but as far as crackers go. Ooh, they didn't make it. Smell really bleachy. They almost felt kind of damp. You can see it's more golden brown on top. I mean, you know, I'm still going to try it. The apple jelly. We had this before in the old brown bag MREs. We have from 87, 86 or 87. I don't remember. The apple jelly is always good. I could smell the ration heater taking off. I don't see any steam yet, but you can feel the heat of brewing on her. So it's getting ready to take off and do its thing. Yep, there it goes. I just saw it moving. Set there so you can see it. And it'll just take off all at once. Now that I said that, it'll probably make a liar out of me. Let's go ahead and get some of this apple jelly out. Knead her up real good. I'm really curious to see that pineapple pound cake and how that is. Let's go and snap this bad boy in half if we can. Well, kind of, I guess. Cut the corner off for apple jelly. Apple jelly should be nice and dark, but we'll see. Yep. Kind of clumpy. Doesn't really smell like anything. We'll set that right there. Ration heater is doing its thing, but it's not. You can see some air in it. We'll set it back over here, let it cook a little bit longer, and we'll be back here in a couple minutes. Okay, so it's been a good 15 minutes. This guy feels like it's done its job pretty well. It's still pretty dang hot. We're going to go ahead and pull everything out. And here's our heater. And it's definitely still hot to the touch. Still have our rice is still hung in there. There we go. It does smell kind of old inside here, but it's kind of as expected. Okay, let's go ahead and plate her up. Nice and warm. Both of them are definitely far better than the newer ones, the ration heaters. Kind of makes you wonder why they stopped making the old ones. Probably some kind of chemical would kill you if you breathe it or something cool like that. All right. First things first, the rice. The rice is looking pretty dry. Crumble it up a little bit so when we dump her out here, it looks a little more pleasing. Quite a lot of it in there. That's pretty much it right there. I'll set that over here. It smells good. It smells like Mexican rice. I'll cut open our beefsteak. I'm curious to see at this point if it's compressed or if it's real. Ooh. Don't smell bad. It looks kind of interesting. Whoa. Got a lot of juice on it. Mystery juice. Got the mystery juice all over the table too. Try to squeeze this bad boy out of here. If we can. And it does look like a McRib, basically. Whoa! Oh no! Got all over my pineapple treat. Little Mr. Gravy on our pineapple pound cake. All right, let me grab something and clean this disaster up. All right, got her wiped up a little bit. Still got some splatters on her pound cake, but hey, what are you gonna do? Let's get our MRE spoon out. Now I'm looking at it. It's definitely a McRib type thing. Very processed and ground up. I was hoping for an actual steak. I don't know what the gravy is on it, if that's even supposed to be white or not, to be honest with you. It don't smell bad. Let's try a piece and see. Other than dry, it tastes just like a piece of steak. Real beefy. It's like almost like a beef broth. That gravy stuff. It's not bad. I mean, I don't know if I would eat the whole thing or not, but trying the piece. There's no bad aftertaste, nothing nasty about it by any means. Open up our TP. Look out. Almost dropped it. It does taste a little bit old, but it's not bad. You could probably still eat it and not hurt you. Alright. Cleanse our spoon a little bit before we go dunk in the rice to get a better idea how the rice tastes. There's something brown. What is that? Piece of mushroom. Well, something. Piece of something. There's pieces of corn. There's pieces of red pepper. All kinds of stuff in this rice. It's like remnants of what it should taste like. And that's like a Mexican rice, slightly spicy. But this has that wave of old metallic nastiness to it, if that makes any sense. Pretty rough. Kind of dry too, actually. Let's go ahead and try, I think after that, let's go ahead and cleanse our palate with our stuff here. Now, we got some beef juice in our cocoa drink here, but we'll just mix her on up. It'll be all right. It tastes bad at all. It's of course I did mix it pretty mild. Instead of 6 ounces, I put 8 ounces of water in it. But it's not bad. It just has that vitamin kind of taste to it. Not an offensive taste by any means. But the powder is definitely not bad at all. It's actually better diluted down like this than it is drinking it, at full strength. All right. So I think we're ready, after we cleanse our palate, to attack our pineapple pound cake. And this baby looks pretty dry. It has the pineapple smell, but then a hint of rancid pineapple, like sour, but not too bad. Let's see. Nice and sweet. It's a little dry. That's not, horrible or anything. It's by all means still good. Actually not bad. A little cocoa to wash it down with. Bread has kind of a nice toast to it. A toasted taste, I should say. Pretty decent, actually. Other than being a little bit dry. But it's not terrible. Now we have our apple jelly. The apple jelly is good. The crackers, on the other hand, probably not. Let's go and take a taste on the cracker first. Might do it separately after that. The crackers aren't as bad as what they smell. They're actually pretty decent. They do taste kind of bleachy though. What we're gonna do here, squeeze some of our apple jelly on our spoon. And it's pretty dark, but you know, realistically, it probably was from the get-go. Which would taste pretty good. It's a little bit separated, like a little bit clumpy. But, you know, maybe it's supposed to be like that when it was new, too. Alright. I think we're down to this guy. You can see the foam on the spoon is actually kind of brown colored. And there's tons of lumps on the bottom. Look at that. I don't think we probably ought to drink that. Because it was kind of brown looking, a little bit of it like it had mold in it. It smells... I smell it worse. The orange always smells worse. The old orange, it smells like whiskey. This don't smell like whiskey or anything. But it is a little bit off. I think because it had the mold in it, I think we're going to let it go for today. So yeah, pretty much overall a good meal. I think the only adverse effect it had on the meal itself, being this old, is it made everything really dry. Didn't really affect the taste of it any. You know, I was around 1996, but I wasn't in the military. So I didn't actually get to taste these when they were new. It's something that wasn't available to me at any rate of those years. Overall, a pretty good meal. Definitely would rival any meal they have today. Yeah, that's all for menu number 1, Beefsteak from 1996. So hopefully you guys liked the video today. If you do like the video, give me a thumbs up, leave a comment, tell me what you think. And also, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. That's it, guys. Thanks for watching.